Found a tree. Now I need to cut it, hollow it out. I'm going to start by taking the bark off. It's been sitting here for a while. This part is pretty dry, and up here it's dry except for under the bark. It's kind of wet. It's fallen. It's about 25 feet, and we'll be using a hatchet, a knife, and a lighter and some gas. Our canoe, we made a dent in the inside after taking off all the bark. We've made it down 6 inches about, using these tools, and it's gonna be double-sided, so we put each side to a point, and this is the conclusion, I guess. Our canoe, we focused more on the left-hand side and got about a foot deep. On the right-hand side, we made these wedges to be knocked out, and next day we work on it, we'll finish knocking out these pieces, clean it up with the chisel, and then start burning the inside out.
Our canoe. Obviously Kyle's swinging at it like a madman. This is how deep it is. And Kyle is amazing at building it.
We made this side deeper today and worked on this side fixing up the corners. Now we're working on taking out the middle, and once this middle part is out here, we are going to burn it, and then we will test it.
And you're still swinging the hatchet.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's enough, Kyle.
Today we're working on burning the canoe. We took out what was left of the middle, pretty much, and now we're burning it. We started on this end, so this wood's more burnt than the other side, and this side is just got its wood on a little while ago, so it's still burning all the way down. It's hard to get close because it's very hot, but on the inside you see the red coals that just keep burning themselves down, and it's going to go all the way down to the bottom, and it's going to soak out all the moisture. And on the sides here, to prevent it from going over the sides, we're using some water from down there, and we're putting water along the sides so the fire doesn't burn over it. And the burning is finished, and we hollowed it out, and it's actually pretty much done now. After it cools a little bit more, we're going to come back, we're going to chip out what's left to be taken out, take out all the little scraps, and then cut it off of its main tree and shape it into something that will float and not roll over. And we have decided and named our boat the SS Kissinger. Our canoe, today we cut off the main beam, which used to be between there and there. The canoe, we cut off each end, and on this end we just cut it off and shaped it so it was like that. And then at the other end, the front end, we made it at somewhat of an angle as it goes down there and then in. And then at the top here, to tie it off, we just took the chainsaw and made a hook into here to tie a rope off to or something. So then next time when we test it, the person will sit in the back here, and that will be the front. Building our canoe, and it's done, and it floats.
Proof that it floats. I let go of the rope, but I go right back in to grab it because I don't want it to float away.
We had to go in the river because the water is low, but it's floating, and it's about 6 inches off the water on either side. Now we're gonna build the outrigger and put Edgar in it. This is our last test on the SS Kissinger, which will not be a catfish trap. Get in, Edgar. We are in waist deep water, as you can see, and show Edgar getting into it here.
Hold that, or sir. Good sir. Good sir. Good sir. Oh.
Go ahead. Just kind of sit into it. There you go. There we go. Edgar's in the canoe.
Which is unnecessarily long.
Here he goes.
I'm throwing it the wrong way.
He's headed down river. Just drive right up on shore.